Welcome to Archangel Michael Says Daily, a channel dedicated to sharing divine wisdom, spiritual protection, and angelic guidance inspired by Archangel Michael. Today we will be talking about topic 2 hours to change your destiny, a top secret message from heaven that you are not permitted to ignore. Do not scroll past. Take a deep breath. This moment, the very second you are reading these words, is no coincidence. It is an appointment ordained in heaven, a spiritual checkpoint designed specifically for your journey. You have exactly 2 hours, no more, no less. This is not a metaphorical number, not a hollow phrase to grab your attention. This is a sacred deadline. A window of opportunity that is opening and will close just as quickly as it appeared. Within the next 2 hours, a decision will be executed in heaven. A decision that will split the timeline of your life into one. A version of you will continue to fade into procrastination and regret, while the other will erupt into a glorious reality that you have never dared to imagine. Even in your wildest dreams. Do you hear that? It is not silence. It is the sound of the celestial clock, and it has begun its countdown. And it is counting down for you. The divine urgency this message finds you today, not to frighten you, but to awaken you. It begins with a warning that is both urgent and profoundly personal, emphasizing that you are in a pivotal moment, a time foreordained by divine forces. Time, in this case, is the core element, the pure gold of the soul, and it is irreversible. Consider this an immediate call to action from heaven, a bell tolling only for you. Let this number be seared into your mind. 2 hours. We are not saying soon or someday. We are saying 2 hours. This constant repetition is not a rhetorical device. It is a spiritual truth. It is a real, concrete, and tangible deadline that this message must stress to its very end. Why? Because the clock in heaven has started ticking. This implies that a sacred process, a grand cosmic movement, has been activated. The celestial forces are adhering to a schedule that is precise to the second, and you, beloved soul, are being invited to align with that powerful current. This is not an opportunity for everyone. This is a window of time opened specially, uniquely, and only for you. So, what is the consequence of ignoring this? Imagine this. When you scroll past, when you shrug and think, just another silly message. That act is not merely missing a piece of information. It is described as an act that inflicts a direct wound upon the heart of God. This pain comes not from anger or a desire for punishment. No. It stems from an immense love rejected, from the profound disappointment of seeing a chosen soul, a beloved child, turn their back on a meticulously prepared blessing. To ignore this message means you will miss the very moment that all of heaven has woven just for you, and the direct consequence? You will push yourself into another cycle of procrastination, prolonging the pain, the sleepless nights, and the weary waiting you have already endured for far too long. Heaven, with a heavy heart, will be forced to move on to another assignment, because this specific opportunity, with this exact energy and alignment, will no longer exist in the same way again. Understand the true purpose of this urgency. It is not a threat. It is a loving, fierce embrace, an earnest exhortation to prepare your spirit for the greatness that is about to unfold. and more importantly, to protect you from self-inflicted harm through future cycles of delay. It is a reminder of the importance of awareness and readiness, because the greatest blessings often arrive when we least expect them. The celestial intervention you did not find this message by chance. Never think for a moment that this is just a random event in your aimless journey through social media. Its appearance on your screen at this very moment is the culmination of a divine plan, far greater than you can imagine. Know that for this message to reach you, angels had to fight. They had to intervene in currents of energy, overcoming invisible barriers to ensure it appeared before your eyes. This was a monumental effort from the spiritual realm, a campaign waged on your behalf. Even Archangel Michael, the great general of heaven, a powerful being whose presence shakes the celestial planes, has postponed another critical mission just to be able to whisper into your life. Today, feel the weight of that. Your destiny, your happiness, is so important that an archangel had to put the work of heaven on hold to personally intervene. This message is not a text. It is a sacred appointment, a spiritual checkpoint. This is a mandatory stop on your journey, a golden opportunity for you to reassess, readjust your course, and reconnect with the divine purpose you were born to fulfill. And there is a secret. You must know, there was an intervention that was thwarted. Someone in your life, someone you may have once trusted, attempted to spiritually and energetically block this message from reaching you. They may not have done so consciously, but their envy, their fear, or their negative energy created an invisible wall. However, Michael fought. The fire from his sword pierced through that barrier to ensure this message reached you at the right time, the perfect moment. So, take a deep breath and know this. You are not late. You are divinely on time. The unconditional love at its core of urgency is the outer shell of this message. Then unconditional love is its blazing core. God's love and pain. Every time you have ignored messages like this in the past, God was not angry with you. He was heartbroken for you. Let that sink in. It is not the judgment of a distant king, but the pain of a father seeing his child refuse a gift. The heavens tremble each time you ignore them, not from fear of punishment, but as an expression of an intense love being rejected. Heaven's empathy. They have been there with you in the long, dark nights. Heaven has wept with you when you prayed in desperation, when you felt alone and could not hear the whispers calling your name. Your pain is their pain. This connection is deeper than you can imagine. God's patience and loyalty, even when you turned away, even when you stopped speaking to Him, God never left you. He waited patiently, lovingly, like a father standing at the end of the road, longing for his lost child to return. This love never gives up. Heaven's absolute esteem for you. Hear this clearly. You are worth every divine effort, every single time. There are no exceptions. Your value in the eyes of God and heaven is infinite, transcending every mistake, every doubt, every feeling of unworthiness you have imposed upon yourself. God's earnest plea. This is a shocking truth. God, the creator of the universe, is pleading, yes, pleading with you to remember what was promised to you before you were born, before you were formed in your mother's womb. There is an ancient covenant a divine purpose that was set for you. You have forgotten it on this earthly journey, and God is desperately willing you to remember who you truly are. Heaven's joy right now, because you have stayed, because you are reading these lines. Heaven is smiling. They have waited for this moment. The moment your heart cracks open just a little to receive the truth. For a very, very long time, Heaven's protective purpose. Always remember, Heaven is not trying to scare you. They are trying to protect you from another cycle of procrastination. Every warning, every urgency stems from love and the desire for your highest good. Heaven's eternal and unceasing love. This love has a nature of its own. It does not give up, it stays, it prepares, and it delivers. It is not a passive emotion. It is an active force, always working for your highest benefit. God's overwhelming joy. When you decide to stay long enough to receive this message in its entirety, God is not angry. He is overwhelmed with joy. Your small choice to trust and listen is, in the eyes of Archangel Michael and all of heaven, a sacred act. Now, prepare yourself. This message is not just comfort. It is a prophecy. An earth-shattering event is about to take place in your life. A change so sudden and profound that it will redefine everything you have ever known. This is not a small adjustment, a gradual improvement. This is a divine shock, a direct, powerful intervention from heaven to place you squarely in your destiny. The sudden and unexpected event, something sudden, abrupt, will come into your life like a divine shock. It will not knock. It will shatter the door. It will arrive quickly and without warning, causing utter astonishment not only for you, but for everyone around you, especially those who ever doubted you. The decision from heaven. The truth is this: a decision has been made up there, and you are the only one who hasn't been told yet. Your destiny is not a random series of events. It has been arranged, considered, and decided upon at a higher level. The celestial councils have convened, and your name has been called. The splitting of the timeline. This is the crux. In exactly 2 hours from now, your timeline will split. Imagine it as a road suddenly forking into one path. The version of your old life will quietly fade into what could have been, a ghost of regret. Meanwhile, the other path, your new version, will erupt into something that no one saw coming, a reality that is brilliant, extraordinary, and full of blessings. And what determines which path you take? Everything hinges on one thing. If you receive this message right now with your whole heart, the miracle being pressurized in heaven, Archangel Michael reveals a stunning image. Your next miracle is being pressurized in heaven. The angels are surrounding it, protecting it. Imagine a diamond being formed under immense pressure. So too is your miracle. It is not something small or trivial. It is a major event, carefully guarded by warrior angels, and being compressed with an unimaginable intensity of energy, ready to be released into your life. The true purpose of the event. You are about to face a painful truth. What someone you trust is about to do behind your back is not meant to break you, but to awaken you. Why would heaven allow this? Because that betrayal, that shock, will be the final push, the catalyst that leads you to the miracle that has been waiting in silence for 3 years. See, Even the most painful experiences can be part of the divine plan to propel you toward your glorious destiny. The divine intervention being prepared today. Something different is happening in the sky above your home. They are preparing a divine intervention. This is no ordinary change. It has the seal, the signature of heaven upon it. The time is not later. Banish any thoughts of someday. Something unexpected is coming, and it's not next week, not next month. It is now. The assertion could not be clearer. The urgency and immediacy of the event are absolute. The hidden divine gift. Michael has prepared for you a gift, but it is hidden, locked spiritually. This is why you cannot see it yet, cannot feel it. It is like a treasure locked in an invisible chest. And this message, your consent, is the key. This is why God has been trying to contact you with such desperation. The protection and sanctity of what is coming, what is being sent to you, is so holy, so protected, so hidden in the light that no darkness can touch it. This is a guarantee. When this blessing is unleashed, no negative force, no envious word, no doubt can steal it or tarnish it. It is protected by the very light of God, the cosmically scheduled event. This divine shock has been scheduled not just spiritually, but celestially. The stars have moved into alignment. The wind, the trees, and the very ground beneath your feet have been whispering your name for days. The entire universe is synchronizing, conspiring to bring this momentous event to you. You are supported by the greatest forces. Your pain was not in vain. It was preparation. Your tears were not meaningless. Your pain was not wasted. The miracle delayed for 3 years. There is a miracle that has been waiting in silence for 3 years. It is a prayer, a dream, a hope you whispered in the dark. You may have nearly given up hope on it. You may have thought God had forgotten, but you were wrong. You gave up, but God did not. That miracle is still there, awaiting the perfect moment. The stolen miracle from last year and its duplicate. Think back to last year. Something was on the verge of success, a golden opportunity, a promising relationship, a project nearing completion. Then it suddenly collapsed for no apparent reason. Do you remember that crushing disappointment? The truth is, you were supposed to receive something last year, but it was stolen from you spiritually before it could arrive. That situation, that was a blocked miracle. Understanding this will set you free. It was not your fault. You were not unworthy. You were invisibly attacked. But here is the magnificent part. God never wastes pain. He did not cancel that miracle. Instead, He did the unthinkable. He created a duplicate, and it is coming again. This time stronger, faster, undeniable. All your pain, all your loss, has been used by God to upgrade that miracle. You will be compensated doubly. All delays, heartbreaks, betrayals, and closed doors were preparation. Look back at your life. Every tear, every betrayal, every door slammed in your face, every inexplicable delay. It was all preparation. They were not meaningless calamities. They were lessons in the gymnasium of the soul. They have chiseled you, made you stronger, wiser, so that you would become resilient and ready for the great miracle. Heaven is about to bestow upon you the higher weight of what you are to receive. This miracle is no small blessing. What you are about to receive spiritually, emotionally, even financially has a higher weight. And only the strongest souls are chosen for it. You are chosen not because you are perfect, but because you have proven your inner strength and extraordinary resilience through your trials. You have been forged in fire, and now you are ready to bear the glory. Why you? The reason for your selection among billions of people. Why did this message find you? A choice greater than you know. You were chosen for something much bigger than what you have been told. Stop seeing yourself as ordinary. You are not a random scroller. You are a chosen one. Your life has a high purpose, a profound meaning that extends far beyond what you can see with your physical eyes. Your name recorded in the sacred books. Michael confirms that your name has been written again in the book of divine action. This means you are a central part of God's grand plan. Your name is being spoken, remembered, and honored in heaven. The criterion for selection, not perfection, but willingness to feel. This is a liberating truth. You were not chosen because you are perfect, but because you are willing to feel. God does not seek unfeeling robots. He chooses hearts that know pain, know love, know hope. He chose you for your capacity to empathize, to experience, and to receive life with an open heart. No matter how many times it has been wounded, heaven's notice of your pain and resilience. They saw it all. Despite everything, the heartbreak, the doubt, the late nights crying in silence, you still looked up, if only for a second. And heaven took notice every time you felt you had reached your limit. An angel made a note. Your resilient efforts, no matter how silent, were never forgotten. They have been recorded as victories in the chronicles of heaven. Michael's secret vow. Archangel Michael did something extraordinary for you. He wrote your name in the sky as a secret vow. When they are ready, give them everything. Feel the love and commitment in that vow. All of heaven has been waiting patiently until you were ready to receive the greatest blessings. The final confirmation. You are finally ready, and that moment has arrived. Right now, heaven is declaring in unison, you are finally ready. Your quiet strength was the key. What made you ready? It was that quiet strength, the maturation of your soul, your ability to no longer react negatively as you once did, your capacity to remain calm in the storm. That is the very sign of readiness heaven was looking for. God did not give up on you. There may have been times you gave up on yourself. There may have been times you gave up on Him. But this truth will never change. God never gave up on you. He still chose you, still scheduled your blessing, your divine identity. Remember who you are. You are royalty. You are light. You are protected. You are rising. This is your true identity, transcending all limitations, all labels, all doubts that the world or you yourself have placed upon you. The role of Archangel Michael in this divine drama. Archangel Michael is not a supporting character. He is the key player, the messenger, the protector, the facilitator, and the chief overseer of your transformation. His presence is a guarantee of this message's authenticity and power. Michael is present here. This is not an abstract idea. Archangel Michael is right here. As you read these words, his energy is enveloping you. His presence brings power, authority, and an invisible shield of protection. Michael's sacrifice for you, as stated, Michael himself has postponed another assignment, just to whisper into your life today. Ponder this. You are that important. The significance of this message is paramount on heaven's agenda right now. Michael fights for you. Michael fought through that barrier just to get you here on time. He is your warrior, the one who cleared the path, who shattered the obstructing forces so this message could reach you. You are not alone in this battle. Michael is directly present in this message. He is not far away. Michael comes not in a dream, not in a symbol, but right here in this very message right now. His energy and intention are infused in every letter. It is he who is speaking to you. Michael protects and monitors you. Michael is watching you even now. He is not watching to judge. He is watching to protect, to cover, to report back to heaven and say, yes, they are ready. They received it. Michael's role is that of a relentless guardian, a spiritual father ensuring you are safe and prepared for the greatest miracle of your life. Michael holds your miracle. Envision this. Michael has been holding your miracle like a scroll in his hand, but he would not give it until your heart confirmed you were ready. The miracle was there, ready, but the final key, the ultimate permission, lay in your free will and your willingness. Michael protects your name. He has been doing this for a very long time. Michael is smiling because he has stood guard over your name for so long, so many attacks you never saw, so many arrows aimed at you in secret. But none of them worked because Michael blocked them. You have been protected invisibly yet more powerfully than you can imagine. Michael acts based on your response. This is a direct connection. When you speak the words of acceptance, like I am ready, I surrender, let it come, Michael hears and he moves. He steps forward with your name wrapped in holy gold. Your words and intentions trigger action in the spiritual realm. Michael brings the miracle to you the moment you choose to believe, the moment you open your heart to receive. That is when Michael flies forward with your miracle in hand. He is the divine delivery man, bringing the blessing you have longed for. Direct words from Michael Fees are the direct words from the Archangel, channeled through this message. A warning about the change. Michael says, they have no idea how close they are to the moment where everything changes. But it comes with a price. You cannot ignore this anymore. The change is certain, but it requires your participation. A confirmation from heaven. Michael says, someone in heaven cried for you last night, not in grief, but because your name was written again in the book of divine action. This is an incredibly powerful positive sign. Your name is being noted for the sacred acts to come. A revelation about the miracle. Michael says, your next miracle is being pressurized in heaven. This is a behind-the-scenes look. A revelation of the sacred preparation happening on your behalf. The readiness of your soul. Michael says, your heart has matured. Your soul is wiser. You don't react like you used to. You don't break down in the same way. This is a confirmation of your personal growth. You have passed the test. You are ready. A warning about the consequence of ignoring. Michael asserts bluntly and clearly, if you ignore this, it will hurt. This is not a threat. It is a stark truth about the level of impact your choice has on the divine plan and on your very soul. An instruction to keep it secret. Michael says very clearly, you must not tell anyone about what you are about to receive, because what is coming is sacred. It is just for you. Why? Because the energy of the miracle needs to be protected. Keeping it silent creates a sacred container, shielding it from doubt, envy, and negative energies from the outside that could dilute its power. On the inability of enemies to stop it, Michael assures, they will not see it coming, not even the ones who think they can control your future. All attempts to block it, whether visible or invisible, will fail. This miracle is protected at the highest level. The transformation of your life story. Michael proclaims a hopeful prophecy. Your survival story is turning into your success story right now. Your past struggles are about to become the launch pad for a glorious future. Your call to action. The Golden Keithis is not a movie you watch passively. It is a play in which you are the lead actor. Heaven has done its part. They have prepared the stage, written the glorious script. But they need your permission, your cooperation, your yes to raise the curtain. Your response in the next 2 hours is the golden key that unlocks the door to your miracle. Here is what you need to do. Do not just read. Feel and act. The initial action. Type I am ready in the comments. This may seem like a small act, but in the world of the angels, its meaning is monumental. This act is more than typing. It is a spiritual declaration. It lets God know that your heart is finally open to receive. It is an act of commitment. A sign that you are ready to release doubt, fear, and the past. This action allows heaven to record your answer, creating an indelible spiritual record of your consent. It is the green light, the sign that ensures your heart is still open when the moment touches down, ready to receive the miracle in its fullness. The power of spoken words. Say, I am ready out loud. After typing, find a quiet place and speak those words aloud. I am ready. Turning thought into sound has extraordinary power. It helps the universe to hear you. It allows the angels to record your answer on another frequency. The message stresses that sentence alone will reroute your entire future. This is not an exaggeration when you say it with full belief. You are co-creating with the divine will. You are changing the trajectory of your life. When you say, I am ready, I surrender, let it come, those words don't just echo in your room. They shake the heavens. This act rewrites what was supposed to happen. It turns your past refusals into acceptance, the red lights of delay into green lights, and the dim path ahead into a brilliant, shining way. Seize the opportunity. Do not miss your chance now. The exhortation could not be stronger. This opportunity is unique, measured in minutes, and has a deadline. Receive with your heart. You are not meant to read this and scroll past. You are meant to feel every word, to know that this is personal, direct, and urgent. Let every phrase soak into your very cells. This is a message for your soul. Do not hurt God. Once again, do not hurt God by ignoring this. Remember that your choice has a profound spiritual impact. No more ignoring the signs. You have ignored too many signs, too many dreams, too many nudges. This message is your final chance to end the cycle of disregarding divine guidance. Share the light. If you want the miracle to truly happen, do not keep this message to yourself. Speak life into it, although the miracle is protected and for you. Declaring your belief powerfully can amplify the energy and pave the way for even greater blessings. A sacred commitment. Say this to yourself: I accept my divine timing. Let the angels record it. Let God know you are not pushing this miracle away anymore. This is an active commitment, an oath to your own destiny, absolute trust. To solidify your commitment, type further in the comments: I trust Michael. I trust God. This is an expression of unconditional faith, an act that shows you are ready to release all fear and surrender completely to the divine plan. The declaration of surrender. Say, whether in a whisper or aloud, yes, Lord, I hear you. I am yours. This statement is not just acceptance. It is the complete surrender of personal will to the divine will. And it is in that surrender that you will find the greatest strength. The final confirmation of belief. Say it loud one more time for yourself and for the universe to hear. I receive this. I choose to believe. This is the final act to turn intention into reality, to seal your commitment. Stay and do not ignore. The simplest yet most profound action. Do not scroll past this moment. Stay. The very act of taking the time to read, to feel, to reflect, is the first act of respect and commitment to this divine message. Heaven will not leave you guessing. After you take these actions, they will send signs of confirmation. Be awake to recognize them. Unusual signs. Within the next 2 hours, you will receive a sign, something very unusual. It could be a stranger saying something that gives you a feeling of déjà vu. It could be a number like 111. 222, 440 for you see repeatedly in unexpected places, or it could be a vivid dream that wakes you up. Do not dismiss it as a coincidence. That is the confirmation. That is your yes vibrating through the veil, and heaven is responding. A mysterious environmental event. Something mysterious will happen in your environment. Within the next 2 hours may be a strange noise, maybe a call from an unknown number, maybe an old song suddenly playing on the radio that you haven't heard in years. This is not random. It is your spiritual alarm, a bell signaling the approaching change. How to react to the sign when it happens. Do not ignore it. Acknowledge it by saying aloud, Michael, I see the sign. I am ready. This is how you activate it. This is how you show you are consciously agreeing to the shift that heaven is sending. A feeling in your chest. Within the next 30 minutes, expect a sensation in your chest like warmth, like pressure, like a sudden emotion you cannot explain. This is not anxiety. This is the moment of divine recognition. It means the angels have heard you. God has felt you. Do not fear it. Breathe through it and say aloud, I feel it. The spiritual shift when you speak the words of agreement. Something ancient and sacred begins to shift. You might just feel a strange peace settle over you, or a shiver run down your arm, or a single warm tear you didn't expect. That is not just emotion. That is heaven activating your agreement at a cellular level. Other phenomena. You might experience an unexpected phone call, a chill down your spine, a wave of peace washing over you, a sharp, vivid memory returning from nowhere. These are signs that the atmosphere is shifting. That is the spirit world opening up around you. That is heaven moving closer to your home. They are coming not in a scary way, but in a holy way. A quiet, sacred, powerful rival of God's presence right where you are. An unexpected encounter. You will notice someone reaching out to you, an unexpected person. A message from an old friend, a call from a distant relative. It might seem strange at first, but that is the hand of God moving through human form. The advice is to follow it up, receive it, do not ignore it. When the door of glory opens, your old enemies will try to stop you from walking through. Fear and familiarity. As the change begins to unfold, two things will try to stop it: fear and familiarity. Fear will whisper, "It's too late. You don't deserve this. This is too good to be true." Familiarity will say, "This is just like last time. It's going to fail anyway." You must fight these voices. Declare powerfully, "This is not last time. This is different. This is holy. This is a divinely appointed time. And this is your second chance wrapped in a miracle." No longer hiding your power. You have been hiding your power for too long. You have been making yourself small so that others feel comfortable. It is time to stop. Let your light shine brilliantly, ending self-doubt. You have doubted yourself for too long. You have stood in the mirror and questioned your worth. This message is a divine command to end that right now. Surrender without asking how. Do not ask how, just stay open. Your logical brain cannot comprehend the workings of heaven. Trying to analyze and control will hinder the process of reception. Trust. Keep the miracle secret to repeat, because it is critically important. You must not tell anyone about what you are about to receive, because what is coming is sacred. It is just for you. Protect its energy like you would a newborn child. Do not listen to old wounds. As you step into this divine yes, your old wounds may try to speak up again. The voices of abandonment, betrayal, and failure will try to pull you back. Do not listen to them. Acknowledge them, thank them for their lessons, and then let them go. Those wounds are not your identity. They are just reminders of what you have survived. Your true identity and greater purpose of this message is not just a winning lottery ticket from heaven. It is a revelation of who you truly are, of your divine purpose, and of the ripple effect you will have on the world. You are not random. Let this truth reshape you. You are not a random fan, but a chosen one. Your existence has meaning, purpose, and a higher design, a purpose greater than betrayal. Your purpose is bigger than their betrayal. Anyone who has ever hurt you were merely supporting characters in your story. Do not let their actions define you. Your destiny is greater than the pain they caused. Manifest. Don't defend. You are not meant to defend your destiny. You are meant to manifest it. Stop trying to prove yourself to others. Live in your divine essence, and your life itself will be the most eloquent testimony. The strength to carry divine weight. You were chosen because what you are about to receive, spiritually, emotionally, even financially, has a higher weight, and only the strongest souls are chosen for it. This selection is based on the strength and resilience you have quietly developed over the years. God is preparing you. God is not just preparing the miracle. He is preparing you to hold it, to keep it, to expand it. Every trial you have faced was part of the training to give you the wisdom, strength, and humility to manage and maximize the blessing to come. A sentence that changes everything. You will hear a sentence this week that will change everything. It could be an offer, a confession, a piece of information. A simple sentence that will be the first domino to topple the old world and build a new one. Looking back on this moment, someday, not far from now, you will look back on this moment and you will remember the words you are reading now. This message will become a pivotal milestone, a sacred reminder of the starting point of your great transformation, marked to receive right now. You are being marked in the spirit as eligible, ready, activated. An invisible seal has been placed upon your soul, enabling you to receive blessings you previously could not. The divinely upgraded version, God is ready to reveal you not the broken version, not the doubtful version, but the divinely upgraded version who knows their worth, who walks in unapologetic light. You are about to become the best, strongest, most authentic version of yourself. Stepping into your divine identity. You are stepping into your divine identity. This means you are fully integrating with the high purpose and essence you were created to be, rebuilt through loss. Everything that broke you is building you. Everything you lost was making space for what is finally coming. Reframe your past through this lens. Pain and loss were not the end. They were the clearing, the stepping stones for the growth and blessings to come. A shift in your personal atmosphere. As you step into this divine yes, your atmosphere will change. The energy around you will shift. This will manifest externally. People will act strangely. Opportunities will come quickly. Doors that have been locked for years will swing open. This is a sign of a powerful energetic shift affecting every aspect of your life. This blessing does not stop with you. You will become an answered prayer. You are about to become the answered prayer in someone else's life. Your miracle will enable you to help, bless, and lift up those around you. The miracle is not just for you. Your miracle is not just for you. It has a greater purpose. It will inspire, bring hope, and heal those who witness it. Your vision will expand from the personal to the communal. You are God's proof. You are being positioned as proof that God still moves. Your life, your story, will be a living testament to the power, goodness, and faithfulness of God in a skeptical world. Others will glorify God through you. When people witness the extraordinary change in your life, they will not say, "Wow, how lucky." They will be awestruck and say, "Only God could have done that." Your story will bring glory to the one who authored it. Your healing will unlock. Your healing will unlock something. As you are healed from your past wounds, you will gain the capacity to help others heal. Your restoration will have a ripple effect, positively impacting many others. Your obedience will save someone. Your obedience will save someone. Your acceptance of this message does not just affect your destiny. It could be the last thread of hope for someone watching you, someone on the verge of giving up. Your obedience could save a soul. Specific prophecies and what to expect. This message does not just offer general promises. It predicts specific events you can expect to experience during and after this critical to our window. An act behind your back from someone close, as mentioned. Someone you trust is about to do something behind your back, not to break you, but to awaken you. Heaven has allowed it because it will lead you to the miracle that has been waiting in silence for 3 years. Prepare yourself for a painful truth, but know it is part of a larger plan. An inadvertent revelation of truth. There is someone close to you who is about to say something they don't mean to say. It will sound small, like a passing comment, but it will expose everything that has been happening behind your back. A surprising truth will be revealed, bringing absolute clarity. But this time, instead of breaking you, it will empower you. Why? Because this time God will give you peace before the clarity. You will not need revenge. You will have revelation. You will be granted the inner strength to handle the truth with composure. The truth is they were never meant to break you permanently. They were meant to push you into your purpose. And my love, your purpose is bigger than their betrayal. Finding a forgotten object with deep meaning, you will find something, maybe in a drawer, maybe in a bag, maybe on your phone, something you had forgotten about. But when you see it, something in you will awaken. That item carries a frequency, a memory, a call, and it will remind you that you are still chosen, you are still loved, and it is not too late. This will be a physical sign, a tangible reminder of your divine identity and purpose. Real and tangible changes. Something real, something tangible, something undeniable will be released into your life. This miracle is not just an internal experience. You will feel it, you will see it, and the ones who doubted you will see it too. The release of a burden, even before the physical miracle arrives. You will feel a release in your chest, a weight that has just gone. This is the invisible burden that Michael has lifted. While you have been reading this, a feeling of lightness. You may feel lighter, even if nothing has changed yet in the physical world. This is a sign of the energetic shift and your soul's preparation for what is to come. Life is changing instantly. Trust me, everything is changing right now. From the moment you said yes, the process of transformation has already begun, even if you do not see it clearly yet. The upgraded reward. What was going to be a breakthrough will now be a full-blown miracle. Not a portion, not just enough to get by, but the kind that makes everyone around you say, wait, how did that happen to them? Prepare for abundance, for a bestowal that surpasses all your expectations. Disbelief, when it arrives, your first reaction may be disbelief. You will look around and say, wait, this can't be real. The magnitude of the miracle will astound you. Gratitude to God. In that moment, you will remember that God did not give up on you, even when you gave up on yourself. And you will whisper to God, thank you for not giving up on me. It will be a profound, heartfelt gratitude from the depths of your being. Tears of relief. When it happens, you will cry. Not in pain, but in relief, in beauty, in the inexplicable feeling of God remembered me, because He did, confirming the promise. When you see it, in whatever form it appears, stop, smile, breathe, and say quietly to yourself, Heaven kept its promise. This is the moment of recognition, the personal confirmation of God's absolute faithfulness. The final word, a declaration of love and a call to surrender way, have reached the end of the message. But this is the beginning of your life. This is the final affirmation of God's immense love, your crucial role in His plan, and the final, most earnest invitation for you to surrender completely to faith and embrace your glorious destiny. Breaking the plan against you. God has been watching something behind the scenes. There was a plan someone had made against you. A conversation that happened in secret. Someone who looked at your life with envy and said, "They don't deserve all that." That negative energy was at work. It was blocking you, causing confusion, making you doubt yourself. But tonight God intervened. He stepped in. He interrupted it, and He said, "No more delays. It's their time now." Heaven has directly intervened to protect you and clear the way for your blessing, cutting away invisible burdens and chains. You have been walking through life carrying invisible burdens, emotional chains that nobody saw, but God saw. He knew what you were carrying just to look okay. And tonight, He is cutting it away. No more pretending, no more surviving. It is time to rise. You are being set free. Let these words from God soak into your soul. Even when you messed up, even when you felt unworthy, I still chose you. I don't change my mind when I love someone. Let that sink into you. God's love for you is eternal, unshakable, unaffected by your shortcomings. That is the kind of love that heaven is pouring on you tonight. A love that does not give up. A love that stays. A love that prepares and delivers. God is smiling not because you are perfect, but because you finally said yes. You finally stayed long enough to fully receive what He has been trying to give you for years. The miracle has your full name on it, but the seal can only be broken when you surrender to faith. This message is your point of surrender. This is your chance to let go of control and trust completely. This urgency is not for you to panic, but for you to prepare. If you ignore this, the miracle will not disappear, but it will shift. It will wait again. And you have waited long enough. Do not push the miracle away again. The moment is now. The clock is still ticking. Heaven is watching, not to judge, but to celebrate your choice. This is your open invitation, and your response is the key that unlocks the entire future. Before you do anything else, before you close this tab, before your mind starts to doubt, let heaven witness your commitment. Do it now. Type into the comments below with all the sincerity and intention of your heart, "I am ready." Then speak those words aloud. Let their energy fill your space. Next, declare your faith. "I trust Michael. I trust God." And finally, make the ultimate, most powerful act of surrender. Why, yes, Lord, I hear you. I receive my destiny. You have done it. Something has shifted. The angels have recorded it. The contract has been signed in faith. Now, hold that faith for the next 2 hours. Be alert to the signs. Be open to the feelings. Tell no one. Protect this sacred space. Your life as you knew it is over. A new chapter, a glorious chapter, a miraculous chapter, has just begun. Welcome to the rest of your life. Thank you for listening to the sharing of divine wisdom, spiritual protection, and angelic guidance inspired by the Archangel Michael Says Daily channel. If you find it interesting, please subscribe and look forward to the next videos. Goodbye and see you again.